Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chase Brickman, and this is my training presentation for online digital safety for BCom 3223. So to begin with, the key points that we will be going over are going to be my introduction, my key risks online, essential safety tips, staying safe on social media, and finally my conclusion and final notes. So without further ado, let's properly begin. All right, so let me set the scene for you. You wake up one beautiful day, you check your phone, everything seems to be going well. You get a knock on your front door. You go answer, and turns out it's some very irritated public officials. Turns out that you're now wanted for fraud and various criminal activities because unfortunately your identity had been stolen and was being used in New York. It's ruined your good name and is resulting in severe penalties and potentially even jail time. Scary, right? In today's digital world, online safety is more important than ever. In this presentation, we'll explore simple steps you can take to protect yourself online. So to begin with, the first and often most important step you can take in identifying the problem is, of course, identifying them. So the first one to begin with are phishing scams. I've even gathered statistics on all of these key risks online. The first one is deceptive emails or messages that trick you into providing personal information. These are known as phishing scams. The statistic for this is an online attack takes place every 39 seconds. The second one is identity theft. Criminals stealing your personal information to commit fraud. Over 1.4 million Americans filed complaints related to their identities being stolen in 2020. There's even a picture to go along with this too from the hit TV show The Office. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim, said by Dwight Eisenhower, one of the more interesting and entertaining characters out of that show. The third one is malware and viruses. So this is malicious software that can damage your device or steal your data. Ransomware attacks occur every 11 seconds, if you can believe it. And finally, unsafe social media practices. Sharing too much information or falling for social engineering tricks. There's unfortunately even a picture to go with this. As 59% of US teens have been cyberbullied or even threatened online. Now that you know these threats exist out there, what are some essential safety steps you can take to protect you and yours? Well, worry not, for the solutions are often much easier than you would actually think they are. To begin with is to use strong, unique passwords. Ensure each of your online accounts has a different complex password. Consider using a password manager for convenience, like the one on your iPhone or, well, smartphone, really. Android, any of them that you can imagine, they all have their own unique password managers. It's very important and very essential. The second one is to enable two-factor authentication. This just adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second form of verification, often by letting your phone scan your face and then it feeds into the program by that, or it sends a text message to your phone, which then with a link where you just take that password, post it wherever it needs to go, and it allows you in. The third one is to avoid clicking on suspicious links or attachments. Be wary of unexpected emails or messages that contain links or files, especially from those you don't know. Keep software and antivirus programs up to date, so regularly update your operating system, browsers, and antivirus software to protect against vulnerabilities. And finally, limit sharing personal information on social media. Be mindful of what you post and especially of who can see it. Now, with that last post being about social media, how do we stay safe on it? We all use it, we all love it. From Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, Blue Sky, TikTok, all of you can imagine, everyone probably uses and loves. So, the first step you can take to keeping yourself online on social media is to adopt a think before you post mindset. Be cautious about what you share online and consider the potential consequences. Think along the mindset of, if I posted this online, would I want both my grandma and my boss to see this? If not, it's probably best you do not even post it. Set profiles to private, so this is to control who can see your information by adjusting your privacy settings, which is of course another option. Be wary of friend requests. Only accept friend requests from people you know and trust. As much as we would all love it, being friends with over 365,000 people is nice, but realistically, knowing them all, knowing exactly who's behind that computer and who's posting all that stuff is just, it's unrealistic to literally know every last one of them. Avoid oversharing, so keep personal details such as your location, phone number, and address private. Do not post pictures of the outside of your house with the number in view. Even this is a serious risk to identity theft. And finally, report suspicious activity. If you encounter any suspicious behavior or content, report it to the platform administrators immediately. Often the company will take it seriously and handle the potential risks themselves. No company wants to be held liable for data risks. So, my final tips and takeaways. In today's digital world, online safety is more important than ever. We've discussed the key risks you might encounter online, such as phishing scams, identity theft, malware, and unsafe social media practices. By being aware of these threats and taking simple steps to protect yourself, you can significantly reduce your risk. Now, have fun and stay safe out there. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. And this is Chase Brickman signing off.